Hey VC, how are we doing on this evening or day, morning, whatever the time of day it is when you decided to turn this video on. Hope everybody's doing good out there. In this video, I'm going to show just a little bit of VCLT that I have received over the last week to week and a half from two VCL members. One is DJTrish, the other BioSite1. So let's get this started. First, DJTrish. She sent me a CD of her latest mix CD, and she entitled it Soul Impressions. And she sent me these before. Just a mix CD. She'll pick a style or a format of music and just pick out her choice cuts of it, really, and really good stuff. And as you can see, we got 22 songs on this CD collection. Let me get my finger out of the way. Really cool stuff, you know, and on here we got a mix of songs from the Temptations, from the Jungle Train Quartet, Michael Jackson's on here, Bruno Mars is on here, Aretha Franklin, and then, you know, of course some other artists I'm unfamiliar with. So really nice. Thanks a lot, Trish. I really do appreciate this. Really nice of you to send me these things, these mix CDs. I really love them. When I drive my delivery truck, it's real helpful for me because, you know, it gives me more music to listen to, and you're giving me artists I'm unfamiliar with. Helps the workday go by real fast for me. So thank you so much, Trish, for this. I really appreciate it, as well as the other mix CDs that you've sent me. The next VCLT came from BioSite1. We all know that's LJ. LJ is such a cool member here in the VC, and everybody knows LJ. Everybody comments LJ. We all know who he is. Well, anyway, he sent me quite a few things. Some DVDs, a book, and some vinyl records. I'll show you the vinyl first, of course. And he sent me one from the Rolling Stones, Tattoo You, an album I did not have, because I can't say I'm the biggest Stones fan, but I do appreciate their music. And what he sent me was a really good copy of Tattoo You, something I didn't have before. And of course, here's the insert. It came with the original insert, and I think that's a cool picture. And the vinyl is in good shape, very clean, plays nice. So I enjoyed this. And of course, I had Start Me Up, Waiting on a Friend. What's the other song I like on here? Hang Fire. Cool song, and a very enjoyable album. So I gave this a spin, and it was a very enjoyable album, and had a blast listening to it. So thank you, LJ, for that. And the next record he sent me was from Derek and the Dominoes, live record. Derek and the Dominoes in concert. I do like Eric Clapton, so this was a very cool record set for me. 2-album set, actually. And it is a gatefold. Oops, let me get these out of here. It is a gatefold, and it's all about Eric, you know? It's all about Slow Hand, and really nice. Actually, pretty cool gatefold. And there's the back. And it has that real long version of Let It Rain, which I really love that song. I heard it on Classic Rock Radio today, and couldn't wait to get to the album just to give it a listen. And of course, like I said, 2-record set. They both came in the original inserts. With the I love these original inserts because you can look on here and see which of these albums you have and which ones you're missing, which ones you're glad you're missing, which ones you gotta get. I love those original inserts, and of course, it is on RSO, and once again, a very clean copy. So thank you, LJ, for those 2 awesome albums. Really appreciate it, and they're going to get much love and a lot of listens here. He also sent me a book, and it's basically covering the history of punk rock. It's called Please Kill Me, and it is the history of punk rock. The uncensored oral history of punk, as it says on the cover there, and there's the back of it. A pretty thick book. This, I mean, I haven't really started reading it properly. I'm kind of thumbing my way through it. I see something in the table of contents that looks interesting, I'll just go straight to that. So I've been thumbing through this thing. Pretty soon I'll read this proper from the beginning all the way to the end. But it goes back pretty far. It goes back to the late 60s. I didn't realize punk went back that far. I thought it was more of a 70s movement, but you know, it actually starts from the years 67 through 71. So very interesting read. I've been getting a big kick out of it so far, but like I said, I've been thumbing through certain parts. I got to read this proper, start to finish, but thank you very much for that. And LJ also sent me quite a few DVDs. LJ and I are both, we love to download music DVDs, so he sent me a few. One's a bootleg from Rush Visual Chemistry from the year 1983. All it is just handwriting on a disc. But this was Rush captured live on video during the Signals tour. And thank you very much for this, LJ, because I don't have much. I have a lot of Rush bootlegs, but not really a lot from the Signals tour. That's one tour for some reason I skipped over. And after watching this, I got to find me some CD bootlegs from this because they had a really great song list during that tour. So thank you very much. And another concert video from the band Queensryche, live in Japan, 1985. Hopefully you can read that. I really dug listening to this. This is a great concert caught on film from Queensryche. This is back even before they had Rage for Order. I think the album that was coming out at the time that they were promoting was The Warning, and they were just a young, hungry band still. And you know, I watched this, and it makes me realize how sad I am where Queensryche is now. You know, the band's broken up. Singer has his own band with new musicians. The band has brought in a new singer, and there's two Queensryches floating up there. So it's really sad what Queensryche has become in recent years. But the new Queensryche with the new singer, they put out a new single just recently, and it sounds killer. I forgot the name of the song. I for life of me, I can't think of it right now. But it is a killer track. Queensryche with the new vocalist. They got a new song out. Look it up on YouTube. It is badass. And the last DVD he brought me, made for me, is my favorite. And it's a documentary from the BBC called Synth Britannia. And basically it's the history of synth pop from England. And we're talking about early days of OMD, Gary Newman, Human League, Depeche Mode, Joy Division, those bands. This is an amazing documentary. I've watched it 3 times already. This is a great documentary. I love this. Who knows, the next vinyl dig I do, which will probably be this weekend, I'll probably get me a bunch of synth pop records because this really has influenced me in a big way. So there we go. All from LJ. Thanks a lot, LJ. I love all of it. The records, the book, the DVDs, especially that documentary. I've really been into it, bro. So thank you so much for sending me that stuff. Okay, so that's going to do it for the VCLT. Before I sign off here, I wanted to give you a quick band update. Recently, my band Broke No Undertone, or the band I'm in, Broke No Undertone, it's not my band. We were invited to participate in the local Battle of the Bands, and what it is, you know, on 3 different nights, 8 bands compete. There's 2 winners per night. Those winners go on to the finals, and then from the finals, there's 1 winner, and the winner gets to play on the main stage at a huge festival here in Modesto. Well, not here, but in Modesto, called the X Fest, and a lot of national headliners, a lot of DJs. It's a big block party that attracts thousands of people. And that's your prize. You know, you get to play on the main stage. I'd rather have cash, but that's what they give you. And we were invited by a local promoter to do it, to participate in it. And my attitude and the band's attitude when it comes to Battle of the Bands is, you know, it's the band that always wins. It's the band that had the biggest draw, who brought the most people, and when they're playing, these people scream their heads off the loudest, and that determines the winner. So I never believed in Battle of the Bands. So I always had a terrible attitude when it came to these sort of things, you know. But as a favor to the promoter who's helped us in many gigs since October, we decided just to do it as a favor to him, not expecting to win this thing at all, not expecting to even have a chance. And when we show up, there's this band made up all young kids, probably in their early 20s. They brought a crap load of fans with them. And they were like a Blink 182 type of band, and I mean, I guess they sounded good. I mean, that's just not my style of music. But they had good energy, and they had brought the fan base, and I thought for sure they were going to win. By the time we go on, we're like the 7th of 8 bands that one day, and half the crowd has already left. You know, the 10 people that come to check us out are still waiting for us to play, and there's a few more, there's about 10 or 15 people just hanging out that weren't our fans, and we start playing, and we only get 20 minutes to play. Each band only gets 20 minutes. So we decided, well, we're just gonna go full on crazy for 20 minutes, and just give it our all, have a good time despite the outcome. And so we did. We played as hard as we possibly could for 20 minutes. And we ended up winning over the entire room. Everybody was on their feet in this club we were playing in called the Fat Cat. And we just thought, oh, we gave a great performance. And we were just happy with our performance. And only to find out after the whole night was over, our promoter friend, whose name is Nick, he came up to us in private and said, congratulations, you guys won. It was a unanimous decision. You and the band I spoke about earlier, the punk band, we were the unanimous winners out of all 8 bands that performed. And we're going on to the finals. And we were shocked because we did not expect to win something like that. All 4 of us in the band, we just looked at each other, you know, we hugged and shook each other's hands. It's like, way to go. We were real happy, but we did not expect to win that. That was a complete surprise. So now, Broken Northern Tone is going on to the finals of the Battle of the Bands. So hopefully, we get to play the big festival a little later on. I'll keep you guys posted. Well, that's going to do it for me. Some VCLT and some band news. Hope everybody's doing well, and I'll see you guys in the next video.